How's everybody doing? And welcome to Saturday Bible Study. And we are going to finish up Daniel 3, and we're going to get into Nebuchadnezzar writing Daniel 4, his own account of how he came to salvation, which is why there were 7 kings, 5 had fallen. Nebuchadnezzar did not fall. And then Trump is the 7th, and even he is of the 8th, which is in Revelation 17, basically 10 and 11. I think 17, 8, 9, 10, and 11 in total, but basically Revelation 17, 10 and 11 is good enough there for that. I guess if we were to go to the picture I'm talking about, Nebuchadnezzar, 5 are fallen. This is Revelation 17:10. Then it talks about how there are 7, which is James Bond 007. Then speaking about Trump, and then he is the 8th, but he is of the 7. That's the 2 Trumps, the 2 twin towers, the 2 Trumps going down, and then one rose back up. We all know that the Antichrist, Donald Trump, must receive his deadly wound by the sword, but did live. And then again, this is a 17:8 is a definite predestination Bible verse. It says, whose names were not written in the book of life at the foundation of the world. So you got, he either knew you before the foundation of the world, or your name was not written in the book of life from the very foundation of the world. So when all the goats were created, their names were left out. And then each one is born into this world a goat. Sheep are born into this world lost. Jesus said, I only came for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And we've shown you many times how John 3:16 is simply falsely translated by the humanist Catholic Erasmus, who transcribed the original Greek scriptures over into the received text, which is what they used to write the King James, which was also written by half Catholics who believed in free will. Martin Luther, who began the Protestant Reformation, hated free will. There are many books on that on Amazon. But here it says, when they behold the beast that was Trump before the assassination and is not Trump assassinated, and yet is Trump still alive, because it'll be a fake staged assassination. 7 kings, 5 are fallen. Nebuchadnezzar is one of the 7 kings, but he was not fallen. So we're going to enter that chapter today, Revelation 4, when Nebuchadnezzar writes his story. And it says, one is, that's Trump, and the other is not yet come, that's Trump's return. And when he cometh, he must continue a short space, Trump as Antichrist. And the beast that was, Trump before assassination, and is not, Trump assassinated, now he is not, even he is of the 8th, even he is the 8th, that's Trump upon his return, and is of the 7, because Trump before assassination was of the 7, and he goes into perdition as Antichrist, secretly until he returns on the stage. But he'll be orchestrating World War III, which will bring death to 2 billion people, or 1/4 of the earth, per Revelation 6:8. War, famine brings death to 1/4 of the earth. We're about near 8 billion, so that's about 2 billion that are fixing to die here pretty soon. How exciting. Then Nebuchadnezzar spake and said, blessed be the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Sounds like he's still like he's heading towards salvation again for the second time. who have sent his angel, delivered his servants that trusted in him, and have changed the king's word and yielded their bodies, that they might not serve nor worship any god except their own. Therefore, I make a decree that every people, nation, and language which speak anything amiss against the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego shall be cut into pieces, and the houses shall be made a dunghill, because there is no other God that can deliver after this sort. So, in other words, there isn't anything like this that's ever happened before. We've never seen any God handle anything in this situation. So, Nebuchadnezzar, seemingly for the second time, seems to be back in the camp of Daniel's God, which of course is the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, which of course is the God that the sheep know. We hear his voice. Then the king promoted Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. This is the second time now they get promoted in the province of Babylon. I guess this is where third time's the charm comes about, because this one doesn't work either, believe it or not. Now we get into chapter 4. We're going to watch the fall of Nebuchadnezzar again. Not understanding the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, or the God of Daniel, the creator of all things, and the one omnipotent God, the only God. And we see that he is going to finally be brought to the truth in a very long chapter 4. Nebuchadnezzar, the king, unto all people, nations, and languages that dwell in all the earth, peace be multiplied unto you. So Nebuchadnezzar is now writing to you in chapter 4. Peace be multiplied. This kind of sounds like Paul. I thought it good to show the signs and wonders that the high God hath wrought toward me. He's not talking about the other two instances. How great are his signs and how mighty are his wonders. His kingdom is an everlasting kingdom. His dominion is from generation to generation. Now Nebuchadnezzar is saved. But he's going to tell you a story which shows you he wasn't saved in chapter 3 or after chapter 3. I, Nebuchadnezzar, was at rest in my home and flourishing in my palace. Until what? And we'll get to that story tomorrow, Sunday's Bible study. Let's go to Luke. Neither shall they say, lo, here, or lo, there, for behold, the kingdom of God is within you. And he said unto his disciples, the days will come when ye shall desire to see the days of the Son of Man, and ye shall not see him. And they shall say unto you, see here, or see there. Go not after them, nor follow them. For as lightning that lighteth out of one part under the heaven shineth unto another part under heaven, so shall also the Son of Man be in his day. But first must he suffer many things and be rejected in his generation. And as in the days of Noah, so shall it be when the Son of Man, basically when the Son of Man returns. So they did eat, they drank, they married wives, and they were given marriage until the days of Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. Likewise, as it was in the days of Lot, they did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they built. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. Even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed. So when Jesus returns, the earth will be seemingly flourishing, as they have all taken the mark of the beast, and they're busy killing Christians. Even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed. In that day, he which shall be upon the housetop and his stuff in the house, let him not come down to take it away. And he that is in the field, let him likewise not turn back. And we'll continue that tomorrow. Love you very much.